What's up guys, today's video is on the top 10 best robot vacuums 2022. Through extensive research and testing I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. 10th place. EcoVacs D-Bot Osmo N8 Plus. The EcoVacs D-Bot Osmo N8 Plus vacuums and mops, leaving your hard floors spotless. It, like the EcoVacs D-Bot Osmo T8 IV, can recognize carpet and immediately stop mopping if it detects it, ensuring that your floor coverings do not become sopping wet. It expands on this with an auto empty station, which will empty the onboard 14.2 ounces, 420 milliliters dust canister into a disposable bag after each clean. So you just need to empty the robot vacuum once a month or so. We discovered that the lowest power setting vacuumed up fine dust and larger debris on hard floors but required the highest suction setting to remove the most evident traces of flour from medium pile carpets. We were also unhappy that there is no option for spot cleaning. Because it lacks the same amount of sensors as EcoVacs' more expensive models, the robot vacuum became stuck a few times and continuously crashed into pet food bowls. However, it's a smart investment for large homes with plenty of hard floors, as well as busy families, thanks to app control and voice integration. 9th place. Eufy RoboVac G30 Hybrid. If you like the notion of a robot vacuum that can mop and vacuum but are on a tight budget, this hybrid floor cleaner from Eufy is a good option. At just under half the price of the EcoVacs RoboVacs that can also mop, and frequently discounted, this is unquestionably a more reasonable option. The Eufy G30 Hybrid caught small dust, cookie crumbs, and larger debris, including cereal, off hard floors with effortlessly, even on the lowest power setting, while it struggled with ground and filth on carpets, as do other robot vacuums. The dust container and water tank are both smaller than in competing models. However, considering the lower price, we believe this is a reasonable compromise. While the robot vacuum maps its way back and forth around a room, you can't save them for future cleans, so it's not as sophisticated as other robot vacuums we've tested. 8th place. EcoVacs D-Bot X1 Omni. The EcoVacs D-Bot X1 Omni is a mop and vacuum in one, but it can scrub your hard floors as well as pour water over them. It easily removed dried coffee and cola from laminate flooring in our tests. It has a built-in camera to help it see about your home, but in our testing, it struggled to avoid small impediments like a sock and a charging wire and instead tried to suck them up. When the vacuum isn't cleaning, you may program it to serve as a security guard for your home, allowing you to see and communicate with everyone in the house via the app. Its suction power also amazed us, as it quickly collected small dust and debris from hard floors and carpets. It's also self-emptying and cleaning, which provides for a really hands-free floor cleaning experience, although it does require you to put up with the imposingly large docking station. 7th place. Neato D10. If you suffer from allergies, the Neato D10 is an option to consider. It's one of the only RoboVacs with a built-in HEPA filter, which captures 99.97% of allergens as small as 0.3 microns, according to Neato Traps. On carpets and hard floors, we found the D10 to have good pickup. On the lowest suction level, the battery can last up to 300 minutes. Despite its D-shaped form, which Neato claims is appropriate for edges and corners of rooms, we found it unable to collect all of the trash from the nooks and cracks of our home's baseboards. We also discovered that the robot vacuum tries to climb up low-lying furniture, and that map customization in the app was not as robust as we would have expected. Having said that, it's still a fantastic robot vacuum. 6th place. Roborock S6 Max. In terms of battery life, the Roborock S6 Max stands out. In its most powerful mode, Roborock claims it can clean for up to 3 hours. During testing, we employed the balanced mode, which meant that 30 minutes of cleaning across a 20 square meter, 215 square foot, area depleted the battery by 20%, a respectable level of performance. The Roborock S6 Max features dual cameras and a LiDAR, so it can quickly map a room. It will even indicate obstructions on the map, such as discarded shoes or furniture, and take a snapshot that can be viewed in the app. The program even employs AI processing to detect the obstruction, which works the majority of the time. We were impressed with how well it picked up dust on carpets and hard surfaces, giving comparable suction to its competitors. It can mop and vacuum, but because of its dual duty, it's one of the largest robot vacuums we've tried, taking up a lot of area and trying to get between chair legs. However, it operates quietly, making it a gentle giant. 5th place. Robot Roomba i7 Plus. Look no further than this model if you want a robot vacuum that is perfect for gathering pet hair as well as other dust and debris. During testing, the Roomba i7 Plus excelled at collecting pet hair as well as fine dust. In many ways, it's similar to its bigger brother, the Roomba S9, in that it has the same mapping capabilities and works with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. It also employs the same big capacity dust bags to ensure that the dust and debris collected is only removed every 30 days. It is, however, also available without the self-emptying base for a somewhat lower price. However, it just cannot compete in terms of suction force. During testing, we discovered that it was best suited to fast daily cleans but struggled to remove the same level of bigger debris and ground-in filth as the S9. However, for the majority of individuals, this robot vacuum will find the correct balance between price and cleaning capability. The RoboVac has an ongoing cost because to the changing dust bags. Nonetheless, it keeps the classic round design and rotating body found on earlier Roomba robot vacuums, allowing it to traverse through tight spaces with ease. 4th place. Dyson 360 Hurist. When it comes to cleaning power, the Dyson 360 Hurist is the first robot vacuum that can compete with a cordless vacuum. It has 20% greater suction power than Dyson's previous robot vacuum cleaner, the Dyson 360, and because the motorized brush runs the entire width of the vacuum cleaner, it provides full suction force even on the borders of rooms. It has a thinner design than other robot vacuums, but it is also higher. So, while it excels at squeezing into tight spaces, it struggles to get under some furniture. There's no disputing that it takes a while to set up because the vacuum employs a camera rather than LiDAR to map rooms, but your patience will be rewarded. After that, you'll be able to divide your home into zones and set limits like as not using the spinning brush bar, ideal for fragile hard floors and deep pile carpets, and preventing the vacuum from attempting to climb furniture. It is compatible with both Alexa and Google Assistant, so you can start cleaning with your voice. However, in our experience, it cannot avoid impediments like as wires and shoes, so you must pick them up yourself, and at full power, it is louder than most of its competitors, measuring around 70 dB. 3rd place. Robot Roomba J7 Plus. Nothing is more inconvenient than having to race about your house gathering items that have been left behind before sending a robot vacuum on a cleaning frenzy. If you don't, they may become entangled in the brush roller and cause permanent harm, not to mention the time it will take to remove the object. The iRobot Roomba J7 Plus, on the other hand, can put an end to this because it uses its built-in camera and other sensors to detect and avoid obstructions in its route. During testing, it was able to navigate around a stray sock and a charging cord that we had placed in its path. The dust pickup on the carpet and hard surfaces was outstanding, like with the other Roomba vacuums on this list. Furthermore, it is a self-emptying model, so you do not need to empty the dust box of the robot vacuum. However, there remains a continuing issue in the form of the disposable dirt bags into which the RoboVac deposits the debris. The side brushes also tended to scatter bigger particles over the room, making cleaning significantly longer, and there was no obvious battery level. However, its intelligence far outweighs these little flaws. 2nd place. UFi RoboVac 11S. The UFi 11S is a good option for people looking for a low-cost robot vacuum. You'll be hard-pressed to find anything cheaper on the market at a reasonable price and frequently discounted. That's not to argue that the low price means sacrificing dust collection. It easily took up dry oats from a medium pile carpet and a hard surface, and finer dust created by flour and cookies was no problem for it on a firm floor, albeit not as well on carpets. It's also thin, which means it can clean under furniture with little clearance. However, with a smaller dust container than other models on the market and no smartphone control or interaction with voice assistants, there are some compromises to be made for the low price, which will be music to the ears of those looking for a simple robot vacuum. When cleaning, it does not follow the same logical path as other, more expensive UFi models. It will sometimes go in straight lines and search for the corners of a space, but other times it will travel in circles, which means it will take somewhat longer to clean the entire room or floor. Also, it wasn't always good at maneuvering around obstacles. Deep pile rugs, piano pedals, and pet food bowls appeared to elude it the most. 1st place. Robot Roomba S9 Plus. The iRobot Roomba S9 Plus is the greatest robot vacuum you can buy right now, but it is out of reach for many people due to its high price. It proved easy to use during testing, and the S9 Plus impressed us when it came to vacuuming everything from small dust and biscuit crumbs to cereal on hard floors. However, its carpet pickup wasn't nearly as thorough, while our old cordless vacuum struggled to suck up some of the residual fine dust, indicating that it was deeply embedded in the pile. The Roomba S9 Plus is self-emptying, depositing trash from each clean into the 14.9 ounces, 440 milliliters changeable dust bag in the charging and emptying station, eliminating the need to empty the robot vacuum on a regular basis. Instead, The app will notify you when it needs to be replaced, and the vacuum is compatible with Alexa and Google Assistant. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I hope to see you all in the next video. See you later guys.